Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The School of Love. My name is Maria, and I am helping people discover their inner potential for love towards oneself and towards the others. Today, I am inviting you to a new episode from the series, What I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. And in today's episodes, I'm going to talk about the joy of life. Next, I will explain 5 principles, 5 ideas, which I wish I knew. I wish I had discovered them earlier in life, and which have contributed majorly to me living a more plenary life, living a more wholehearted life, and facing life altogether with more courage, dignity, integrity, contentment, and a sense of awe which is renewed every single day. So let's get started. The first element is, or the first idea is that time is quick and the present moment is all you have. This might tie up with the idea, the Stoic idea of or the old ages-old idea of carpe diem, so live in the moment, seize the moment, seize the day, seize what you have now, because tomorrow is not granted, is not guaranteed, and the past you cannot change it, it's already gone. So, and time is quick. They say the older you get, the days are long, the longer the days are becoming and the shorter the years. And it's true. Sometimes I'm very busy and I just don't observe how the hours pass by. So I wake up in the morning and I have a full list of things to be done. And when the evening arrives, I feel exhausted. And then 5 days pass, and 7 days pass, and I think, well, one more week is gone, and then 4 more weeks are gone, and 1 month, and then 12 months are gone, and then 1 whole year. So years are very quick, and we should cherish the time we have. It is not much, even if we have nowadays lifespans our ancestors couldn't even dream of. Number 2, this is a heavy one. Accept the mistakes of the past and let go of the worries for the future. It ties up to number 1, the present moment is all you have. Live in the moment, live in the present, while learning from the past. So the past is there to serve as a lesson, not some sort of chains which drag you back and remind you constantly of all the failures and of all the missed opportunities and of all the times you could have done better if you just maybe had taken the time to think about it, and so on and so forth. We know those nagging ideas, those nagging voices reminding us again and again of all the things which happened and might have been avoided if we had known back then what we know now, but this is still not the case. So, and we learn from the past and prepare for the future and do our best for the future, but live in the moment. As the word goes, as the saying goes, or as the wisdom perpetuated by some philosophers goes, most of my worries never happened. I suffered in my head much more and much more intensely than in real life. As for the worries about the future, well, so thinking in terms of worst case scenario, only increases the level of adrenaline and cortisol in your system and will make you sick in time. So there's really no benefit in thinking too much about the future or about the past. Live in the moment. Number 3 is about boundaries. Boundaries are healthy. Your own boundaries and other people's boundaries. Learn to enforce them and learn to stick to them, regardless of how pissed off some people might become around you and in your life. It is very important to stick with boundaries, to show the others exactly where you end and they begin, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, and then to stick to those things. Being a people pleaser might give some external validation, but long term, it is destructive. I say it from my own experience, from what I have been observing in other people. Boundaries are the holy grail which exists in all of us. We all have this inner potential to create and to mediate and to show others our boundaries, and then to stick to those boundaries. And of course, to respect other people's boundaries and not feel offended by those boundaries. It's very important to respect them. This is what healthy interhuman interactions are made of boundaries, respect, and mutual recognition. Number 4, know your limits in the major areas of your life: work, school, education, family, friends, and the world around you. So the more self-aware of your own existence you are, the easier it is to convey to the others a sense of your own individuality and boundaries. So it ties up to number 3. And in turn, not to feel attacked or to feel offended by boundaries and the limitations of other people. So when I talk about boundaries or this self-delimitation, so what I accept and what I do not accept, what is okay and what is not okay. And limitation means those areas of my life where I can still expand and improve. Nobody's perfect. We're all works in progress since birth until death, until the great return into the nothingness we had been coming from. We had come at some point, and we had come from at some point, and we are improving constantly, consistently, dignifiedly. And knowing these limitations and knowing these areas of necessary improvement, at least partially, but usually it's partially, allows us for a specific flexibility in approaching life and in approaching interactions with others. Number 5 is what I call, and not only me, what people like me call the airplane principle. You remember when the plane takes off, the flight attendant says, so please fasten your seatbelts, and in case of depressurization, put the oxygen mask first on your nose and then help those around you. It is very important to understand and to accept the fact that you can only help the others when you are strong and healthy yourself, or alive for that matter. It is fundamentally important, it is crucial for those you love and care for, that you stay strong and healthy and alive. Keep in mind that for the world around you and for you yourself, you are the most important person in order to be able to care for others. So I'm not talking about narcissism here, not even healthy narcissism, which Robert Greene has a very interesting and valid to a specific degree about healthy narcissism. And this ability to be healthily self-centered so that we can cater to other people's needs and so that we can be authentically compassionate. And this makes sense, but I'm very cautious with the term narcissism and narcissistic traits because they're actually negatively charged, and it's good that they're negatively charged. So I'm talking about be aware of your importance in the world, and that it is necessary to take care of you so that you stay strong and healthy and alive, so that you can be of service to the others, and so that you can contribute in a significant manner to the world and to those around you. And that would be for today. Please leave a comment and tell me which other elements you might think important so that we can enjoy life better. Thank you for being with me today, and I am looking forward to welcoming you back very soon. Love and peace to you all.